well, you said like the air stuff the other day, but one I really want to see with them is if I resubmit cards with them because they're so precise at telling you everything, will tag be able to precisely give you the same grade over and over?
This same grade. Oh, that could be really cool to see.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Are we recording? We're recording.
Are we?
Let's do it. Let's
Let's do it
we're
then.
rolling, baby.
All
Come
right.
on.
What do y'all think about tag grading?
I'm excited to try it out.
I am too. I think it looks really clean.
I'm going to be sending some out to tag later this week, actually.
Oh, nice. What are you sending?
Yeah, what are you sending, Missy?
I don't know yet. I have a stack that I'm going to be sending to PSA, and I'm going to pick some cards out of that stack to send a tag.
Sweet.
Do y'all know how much it is to grade with them, and like if they have memberships or like any of this stuff?
I looked into it a little bit. I want to say it was $10 or $15 for bulk, so like 20 cards or more. I could be wrong. It was pretty similar rates to PSA. So it wasn't that expensive. The turnaround time seemed a lot quicker, but I'm sure with all the hype behind it now, they're gonna get clogged up pretty good.
Dude, any video I have recently dropped about anything grading, whether it's CGC, PSA, anything, all my comment sections have been tag, try tag. Like, what about tag? What do you think?
Yeah.
They're popping off.
You've been on their website. Their website is so clean.
Is it?
It's it's sexy.
They're starting to get recognized a lot more as well. Like you were saying, on the collector app, they actually show it in the grading area. If you know what I'm talking about.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
I
had my eyes on it.
I think it's just like the perfect time for this tag takeover, especially with CGC like fucking up on all the like the authenticating those test print cards or whatever. And tag is just like swooping in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially with DPM making a video about them without sponsorship, that's like mooning them.
Yeah.
So I feel like I want to submit more now and like actually test it out because I've been planning that for a minute.
And like you were saying earlier, the way they package them too, you get to like open each individual grade.
Yeah, it's like an extra surprise. Like, what card am I getting? What's the grade?
Yeah.
I also really so this was way back when I mean it was perfect timing. I really thought I could land this just because when I had cracked the slab or not cracked the slabs, cut the cards and sent them to CGC and they graded them. So obviously like do y'all know what Dexerto is? Dexerto? It's like a huge news article company for gaming, like probably the biggest in the world.
No.
And they did an article on me like doing that with the slabs and stuff.
Oh shit.
So I reached out to PSA and asked I actually got in touch with the president of PSA and asked if I could do an in-person like tour of PSA's headquarters. And he was just like telling me like we would do it, but like we can't because we don't show anything. And I think that's another big thing tag has going for them of like the full transparency. Like,
yeah,
bro, they put out a clean video of them grading and like the whole process of a Pikachu Illustrator, and it's just really cool to see like a company actually showing you how they do everything.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty cool. Another thing they do is, I think besides this, the biggest thing is that they tell you what's wrong with the card when it's graded. I think that's huge. I think every card needs to do that, or grading company needs to do that, and BGS only does it if you're trying to upgrade from like a 10 to a black label.
Oh, I don't really mind if they say what's wrong with the card or not. I've definitely like when you get a 9 from PSA, that would be nice to know why you got a 9, but I don't think it's entirely necessary.
I would just like to know what happened. Like, what did I miss that they're not?
I'm
just so good at like pre-grading, so
I'm gonna like it a lot. That's why I really want to like put them to the test on regrading cards, because I don't know if you saw this, but in the group chat the other day, Axie was saying that he had sent off a PSA 6, he cracked it, regraded it, and it got a PSA 10. And I literally have a video on my channel like 2 years ago, same exact thing. It was a Slowbro EX and a PSA 6. I regraded it and got the 10. So like when it comes to tag telling you everything that's wrong with the card, if I'm able to regrade it and they tell me the exact same thing is wrong with it again, I think they could like genuinely be on a takeover.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I
definitely makes
think
sense.
I don't think they'll overtake PSA anytime soon, but I could
Mm-mm.
see easily. I could see them being top three easily.
I
Yeah,
could
I
see
mean,
them
their
I can see
taking
slabs
that.
are
CGC.
clean. Oh,
Oh, for
easily,
sure.
easily.
Yeah.
I mean, I think right now, like at this very moment, I know
Yeah.
CGC is probably moving more, but I think they're hotter than CGC.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, CGC is under fire right now.
I do want to
And
say one thing. So
yeah,
a lot of people have been saying how much they like the way the tag the way the tag cards look once they're graded. I am not a fan of
really,
the full see-through. Yeah, no.
I agree.
I
I do
think
agree.
I think it's really cool.
I like to see that label up there.
Yes.
That's fair.
Yes, me too. And I know we've talked about this before because I know Elliot's a fan, and most people in my comments and stuff say how clean and everything it looks. I
Yeah.
agree with Missy here. I like PSA's look better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that traditional look to it. I don't think anything's gonna overthrow PSA. They've graded like over 100 million cards, and that's just it sets the market price for everything.
Yep.
But like how you were just saying, tell them about that statement of like the universal stuff because
Yeah,
that could make
so
a
Yeah.
this
huge
is
difference in growth.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is really cool. So I'm just gonna read off an excerpt. They just posted um, something to thank the collectors and supporters of Tag because of this increase in like hype around them. But they said our ultimate goal is to democratize grading and introduce remote grading pods in stores near you. The pods will encapsulate your cards on site, making high precision grading more accessible than ever. This will mark a new era, one where every collector, from hobbyists to professionals, can access consistent and transparent grading with ease.
So
I think that's going to be a game changer.
I do as well.
Yeah, because
And
now everybody has access.
what stores are we talking about? Like local game shops? Are we talking about Walmart, Target?
Probably. I mean, I could see like them partnering with GameStop or something. I mean, oh, maybe not because they're with PSA now, though.
No, but
Oh, yeah.
when I first went into GameStop to like test out their whole shipping to PSA and stuff, he had told me that they're not doing CGC yet, but plan to in the future. And with everything going on right now with CGC, I'm sure
Um,
that's not going to happen. So this could be,
yeah,
they could be in the talks with Tag right now.
yeah.
That'd be
Oh,
cool,
I don't know
though.
how I feel about that. I think it's really cool, but like to not have somebody oversee it is like it could still make mistakes. It's a machine. But
Yeah,
also
that's
there's the
true.
human impact or like I feel like the people grading it themselves are going to be more subjective than like the whatever the robot sees.
I
Yeah.
would
So
also be a
there's a fine
little
line.
I'd also be a little nervous putting a card into a machine and cuz like you're saying like things can go wrong. You could put a card in there and then it gets tore up.
It's very true.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see how the actual process goes. Like this, I'm just excited to see that.
I'm excited to see
Um,
what Tag does. What do y'all think about man, I feel like these people, especially with AI and stuff coming out, this company was kind of like coming hot and then just quickly took a huge downfall. But AGS, the robo grading, have y'all seen them?
I've seen that. I think I saw it through your videos.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen too much about it.
So basically
Yeah, not recently.
their whole thing is it's I mean it's kind of similar to Tag. I just don't think AGS was ran very well and stuff. But they have this machine and you put your card in and it gets scanned and then they give you like AI completely grades your card and then they send it back to you. But like it's very similar to Tag, but for some reason like AGS just seems like they fell off the map and Tag is like on the up and up.
Yeah.
I bet
The grading
tag.
system's cool for tag too.
I bet it's moving up so quickly just because of one, how cheap it is, and two, how quickly you can get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the turnaround time's huge.
Yeah.
Because HVS
I'm
also had
excited.
those very like clear slab casings.
I don't like their label. Wasn't it like a black label with like some
Yeah, they do
weird
like
star on it or something?
gold and stuff. It just kind of, in my opinion, it looks
Yeah.
very cheesy.
Do the tag cases, are they more similar to PSA, like the shape, or like CGC where it's more rounded?
I
Do you
think
know?
they're more rounded. Um,
'Cause that's another
Wait,
thing I
are they?
don't like.
I thought they were more like Beckett. Like I thought they were super squared off.
I really like the
let me
more
look.
squared off look.
I do as well. I do not like CGC's rounded
Me neither.
at all.
See.
And CGC's new label. Oh, can we just talk about that? I love to just shit talk
Oh,
CGC.
they're rounded. Yeah, it looks
They're
good.
rounded. Oh
Yeah,
man.
But like,
I like it.
what about?
Oh,
I'm looking at it over here. I mean, it's rounded, but it's not round like CGC. Like it's like it
yeah.
comes
Yeah.
to a rounded corner where CGC is like very rounded. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't like that.
What do y'all like more
I
between CGC's old label versus the new ones where you can get like the gold and stuff on it?
new one looks so much better. The blue was kind of ass.
What?
Yeah, I don't like the blue.
What
The blue didn't match with like any cards. That's the thing.
I'm gonna have to look up the new.
I guess that's true, but like the PSA red looks amazing, I think.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
does.
I
It's
like
so
the
nice.
yeah.
But like let's say you
What?
have like a freaking green card, a green full art,
Okay.
and you throw it in a PSA case. You like that?
Yeah, I was just looking at my shiny Espeon GX PSA 10 yesterday.
Okay. Ho ho
Looks
ho!
good.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
I do
Yeah,
like
you're the one
the new.
delivering the gifts. Freaking.
I do like the new CGC labels. Way better than the blue, but still not.
I'm not a fan. I want to quickly talk about like the grading scales because I think that's really cool for tag, and I think it could make it give it a comparison to Beckett with like the black label. So when I was looking at their website, they had an authentication, they had a regular grade, and then they have a score grade. And the score is out of 1,000. So I think over a 950 is a 10, and they have it in a little QR code. And I'm excited to see when people hit like the 1,000 grades, if like how much those are going to go for compared to like a black label.
I did not know they graded like that. That's super freaking cool.
Yeah. And
It's gonna
the
be
other
really
cool part,
hard to grade like high numbers though.
oh yeah. The other cool part about it is it tells you what place you're in. So if you have like a 980, it'll say like this is the first place card and there's nothing above it.
No
Oh.
shot.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Make it a
cool.
little competitive.
Yeah.
I
I
like
like
that.
it.
If you get like if Elliot gets like a 980 on something, I'm gonna do everything in my power to get 981.
I'm about to crack my Moonbreons and send those mofos.
Right.
What is the market? This is an important one because obviously PSA is the industry standard right now. Let's say you have a PSA 10 Moonbreon, which I think right now is right around $3,000. What is a tag 10 looking like?
I'm gonna look it up
right
real
now.
quick.
While you're
Moonbaby's sitting at like 26 right now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Holy! I did a video last week on that, and it might have been like 29.50, but that's weird that it's
Yeah,
so
no. It went down.
Well, I know
one
there
has
was
sold.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Elliot.
One sold for $2,000. But that's December 10th, so that's like pre the like huge hype that we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
It might not be that far off then. I could see it going for like 23, 24 right now.
The Moonbreon's actually further down. It's at 24 right now.
No, are you looking at price charting, Missy?
I'm looking at collector.
Let me check price charting because I know this pulls from eBay and everything.
That's at a 10. It says 24.18 for a 10 right now.
What the? Because I know there was some market manipulation going on for a second with the raw one, but it
Yeah,
had not
yeah.
affected the PSA 10 yet when I did that. So, I mean, it definitely is going
Oh,
down. On price charting, it says 27.5.
oh shit. Okay. The Evo Skies booster boxes are down right now too.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why do you think that? You think everybody's just starting to sell stuff?
Probably.
That could be. Yeah, that could be it.
Or maybe stuff is too high, people aren't buying.
Yeah.
That's possible too.
That's probably what it is.
What
Yeah, the
about
only other tag 10 I'm seeing is listed for 3,500.
holy.
But it doesn't have the score system on it. It's just like a regular 10.
Hey, buddy's got some pipe dreams over there at 3,500.
Yeah. Maybe
Did y'all
3,500 if it was like a 980 or something like that.
thinking about the whole these pods could get in GameStop, this reminded me. I don't know if y'all saw this, but did you see the recent video that Leonhardt did with GameStop? Opossum did a video on this.
Yeah, that was weird.
No.
So I don't. So basically, Missy, what was Leonhardt in there doing? Like, what was that video about, Elliot?
Well, he was just visiting a GameStop. I didn't see his video. I saw some commentary on it, but apparently it was not a paid sponsorship. It wasn't an ad, but they had to know he was coming because they had it fucking stocked to the nines. I don't know if that's the actual term, but like, holy shit, they had like the gold Charizard Zekrom GX boxes.
Okay, yeah, and
But
Yeah.
I know another huge deal with that was the prices. Did you see the prices they were
the
putting?
price, yeah, like the first clip I saw was an $80 silver Tempest booster or ETB.
I saw God, what box was it? It's gonna kill me. Basically a box you could find in Walmart right now for like 20-30 bucks. They had on the shelf for like
The
62.
Mabostiff.
Yeah.
The Mabostiff, yeah.
And I think it was at
My
like
God.
$62. Like, is GameStop charging
Yeah.
resale prices now?
Dude, I don't. Well, I feel like I think they knew he was coming, and someone just pulled out their collection and threw it on the shelves.
Yeah. So like what would happen if somebody, I'm guessing the reason they did that is they probably can't shut the GameStop down while he's in there, but they're also not going to like let these boxes go. Like if somebody were to walk in and wants to buy stuff, it's like, hey, you got to pay these though.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you right after he left, they probably pulled everything.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing was really weird. Like regular boxes for like 70, 80 bucks.
Yeah.
That should not be that much.
Opossum and Rock,
Especially when
though,
you can't.
I think they hit it nail on the head of like, because I did that Instagram video with GameStop a while ago.
Mhm.
And after that, they had hit me up when they introduced the. Should I not be talking about this? I'm just
I don't know.
Fuck it, we ball. They hit me up to do a grading. Like they wanted me to go into a store. He was going to set it up with the manager of the store and everything. So I go in the store and kind of talk about the whole grading process. So I was going to do this video anyways on my own accord because I like to test the shit and stuff. But he was telling me
Mhm.
like, you know, we want you to go in there and say this, this, and this. And he was like, we really want you to focus on like we have safety precautions set up with grading. But so I never did the video because to be honest, it doesn't feel right. It seems like not really putting it to the test.
That's fair.
And I think that's what's going on with Leonhardt behind the scenes is like, hey, we'll do these collabs with you, but we need you to like say this, this, and this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really
I can see
seem
that
like
for sure.
doesn't really seem like a true, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. Dude,
Your
I'm
own
not letting
opinion.
anyone else touch my cards for grading. Fuck that.
I'll touch your cards, buddy.
Touch you, bud.
What about Blooming Waters release day craziness?
Dude,
I
I
got
was
some
so
stories.
mad. I do too.
Oh, and the second, because y'all both went out to try to find Prismatic on this recent release of the surprise boxes and stuff, right?
No,
I did not go for the surprise box. I went
I
for
went
Blooming
for-
Waters.
same.
Oh, okay. Was that the same day?
Yeah. I know the mini
Could've been.
tins came out the same day.
Yes.
The prismatic mini tins?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I guess I didn't know Blooming released. I thought when y'all told me you were going out hunting, that was the release day of the prismatic mini tins and surprise boxes. I actually was unaware that the Blooming Waters was coming out. I've given up, bro. I'm not going out at all.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think
After that day.
I think there was some sketchy shit at the GameStop I was at because they were supposed to have 24 boxes and they're gonna do 2 per person. So I get there with my buddy at 6:30 in the or it's not 6:30. Was it 8:30? 8:30, 2.5 hours before they opened. And here we're sitting in chairs. We got blankets. It's like windy, 20 degrees. It was freezing. And so probably at 9:30, an hour later, the GameStop manager walks by. He's like, "Yeah, we got 3 boxes. The other ones were pre-ordered." I was like, "How do you say you have 24 and then like those ones shouldn't go? I feel like the pre-order would be a different stock than the shelving stock." So that's kind of weird. So
Yeah.
we spent an hour sitting there in terrible weather for nothing because we were like 5th in line and there were people in front of us.
So I wasn't about to go sit out there for hours before they opened. I actually went to Best Buy first, and I got there like half an hour before they opened. There was like maybe 10 people ahead of me. And right before the store opened, the manager came out and was like, "We don't have our stock yet. We don't know when it's going to be here. It could be today, it could be tomorrow." And I was like, "Nope, I'm out." And then I went to a GameStop, and the line was around the building. Said fuck that and left there too. But I do know one of the other GameStops in my area didn't even get product at all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Best Buy and they didn't have anything new, but they had like some stock, so I picked up some temporal. But I did hear something crazy about another GameStop in my area. So apparently, this GameStop doesn't limit the customers, so they could buy as much as they wanted.
Wow.
And there were 2 guys that got there at 2 in the morning. Keep in mind, it's like 10 degrees, shitty weather. So they're waiting for 9 hours. And while they're in line, people are coming up in line, like waiting behind them. They're like, "Oh, there's 15 boxes. Can we split them?" And they're like, "No, we've been here since 2. We're taking it all." So those 2 guys just cleared the shelves.
That's very surprising and like shitty and stuff because of GameStop basically like going after Costco with that one tweet about Costco
Yeah.
craziness, but yet you still have GameStop. So guys, GameStop is
Right.
never going to work with me again after all the shit I've said on this podcast. I am never getting the Instagram collab again. No, but that is
No, I
really
think
weird.
it depends on the location. Like the first one I went to, the guy, I don't know if there's like malintent behind saying 24 boxes and only having 3, but when we went there for Prismatic, he limited it to 2 per person so people could actually get stuff. And then the other location, they don't care, I guess.
Do you know if it's 2 per person, meaning some like if I went in, could I get 2 surprise boxes and 2 mini tins if they had all of it, or is it like
No, it would just
2
be
products?
2. Just 2 products.
I honestly like that. I think that's how it should be.
And for Prismatic, it was 1.
Okay.
1 per person.
Dude,
Well,
I know like anytime before this, I'd never say like limit it to 1, but just with the boom and like all the stories I've heard of people waiting in lines at this point, and you'll wait in like a line with 15 people and not be able to get something. Like it shouldn't be like that.
yeah.
It's so bad.
I also think once there's so many people in line, just don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. So they had. Sorry to interrupt if you were going to say more. So
Oh, no, you're
you can go. Oh, okay. So yeah, for Prismatic, they had 13 products total, and I was probably like 11th in line, 2 more people behind me, and then probably 20 to 30 minutes before open, I had to be like 40 people just showed up and were standing in line and behind us, and we're like, "Guys, they have 13 products here. You're not getting anything. You might just go." But they stayed in line and didn't get anything because they had 13 products and 1 per person.
It's a car alarm going off outside my window.
Is it? I can't hear
Classic.
it.
Yeah.
I can't either. You're chilling.
Missy's car is just getting robbed while we're on the pod.
Yeah.
She looks out the window
It
and it's
sounds
just
like mine.
her car is just driving down the street. Whatchamacallit? Like, it's even surprising to hear about your GameStop specifically, Elliot. Like, I almost wish I would have went out in my area because I live in such a busy area and we've had super nice weather lately. Like, it's been in the 70s. If people are standing, like 40 plus people standing in the dead cold up there, I bet like I
Oh
had
yeah.
lines wrapping around this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was freezing. It was fucking cold.
I bet you could see them nippies through your shirt.
My God. Yeah, I could cut diamonds. Send you a picture next time.
What do y'all think? We talked about it a little bit on our live stream from yesterday. Also, y'all, we're going to be live streaming more frequently in the mornings, a little cards and coffee type of deal. So y'all should look forward to that. And yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. We
That
appreciate
was
y'all
fun.
who came. But we talked a little bit about destined rivals. What do y'all think about all this if we don't have a Soul Team Rocket set anymore?
I'm fine with it.
Like I said before, I'm kind of like on the fence. I think no matter what, there's gonna be a lot of hype around it. It's gonna sell really well. But for me, there's just something from like having it named Team Rocket that kind of just like dulls it a little bit. It's not gonna mean I'm not gonna buy it, but it just like because you have the like nostalgic hit of Team Rocket or Team Rocket Returns, so now you're getting another one, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be like the old days, and now they changed the name, and it's a little dull.
Do y'all? Well, first of all, I really liked what somebody had put in the chat from yesterday. They said like, and I've seen a lot of people talking about how disappointing it is that it's not a Soul Team Rocket set anymore. But that dude in the chat had a good point of like, if we get we are getting a Rockets Mewtwo EX, and then like if we get a Misty's Gyarados, and we now have the Ho-Oh, it's still gonna be a hype-driven set.
Yeah.
Do you
But
think they changed the name to kind of kill some of the hype, or maybe they were experimenting with that?
so I brought that up in my most recent video of like, is Pokemon like catching? Because they released that whole statement of like, we see the boom, we see what's going on with Prismatic. We're gonna try to print more. We got to get this thing, like so more people can get Prismatic and stuff. And so I was thinking like, maybe there is a small chance they're changing the name to try to lower some hype. But people in the comments of that video brought up a good point of like, Pokemon has probably pre-planned this, like, because the glory of Team Rocket got leaked over a year ago, and it was
That's
never
actually crazy.
it was never like a set in stone that English is just going to be Rocket, but people kind of ran with the rumor once they saw the name that we're getting a
True.
Rocket alone special set. But I think at that time, Pokemon probably knew they were going to pull from the 3 sets, like Heat Wave, the glory of Team
Yeah.
Rocket,
Yeah,
and
I
whatever.
mean, they usually combine sets too for
Yeah, they've
English.
done that in the past, and I've never had a problem with it.
Yeah, it is weird though how like we all just went on this one rumor of
Yeah, they
we're
got
getting a
us.
standalone Rocket set.
I think it didn't help, or I guess it helped the rumor that they had the R with the Mewtwo run through it at the end of that promotional video.
That's a good point. No, that's a good point though. They were egging us on here.
Little edge, getting edged.
Dude, they were because they released that promotional video at Worlds, didn't they?
Was it at Worlds?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
I
they
think
showed
so.
it at Worlds and then put it on YouTube that day.
Yes.
And I remember watching the end, and it's just like they showed in that video, they showed Owner's Pokemon, and we knew we were getting that set, or like the return of Owner's Pokemon. And then it was like, I don't think they had shown really anything about Rocket or anything. It was all kind of like Journey Together, but we didn't know that at the time because they had shown like the Reshiram, they had shown the Marnies, like all the stuff from Journey Together, and then it was just like that final second, our logo, Mewtwo. So it definitely is like a
Yeah,
lead on of like you're getting a rocket set.
yeah.
The-
I
the-
mean, they're getting the Soul rocket set in Japan, or I guess in Japanese.
Oh,
So that could be it.
that's another good point of I can't remember if that video showed English cards or Japanese cards. Because that would make a huge difference if it was
I don't
just
remember.
Japanese.
It showed some of the like trainer cards, right? Like Lily's Clefairy or Fable.
I believe so.
I have to go back and watch that.
What about this new evolution y'all speak of?
Yes.
New
I've
evolution.
not heard about
Yes.
this.
What was that on? I think it was on Pokemon Center. They had a picture and it showed all the evolutions, and then it had a strip of white with some question marks in it. So I'm assuming
No
whatever the new
shot.
evolution, whatever it's going to be is going to be white.
Oh
A
shit!
white evolution.
What type would that be?
Yes.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Pokemon teases their first new evolution in over 10 years. Sylveon was 10 years ago? That's crazy.
Whoa, how have I not heard about this? This is
I didn't hear about
news.
this either.
Yeah.
What?
I'm
Okay,
excited.
Oh my
okay.
god.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god. The world. Oh my god. Now
This
you have to think about.
The world is gonna burn down after this.
Dude, another set with an evolution. We're screwed.
I wonder what typing it's gonna be.
So they'll probably
So
release that
Oh.
after the end of Scarlet Violet. It'll probably come out in next gen.
I don't know. I would assume.
Or maybe they end Scarlet Violet set with the release of that thing.
Maybe they'll do it on
They
the
could.
30-year anniversary.
Oh.
Misty's cooking. I feel like that's most likely.
Yeah.
What typing do y'all think it would be? Do you think we see a completely new typing, or I think it could possibly be normal, Eevee normal into a normal evolution?
No.
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
That seems a little lackluster though.
Yeah.
It's white.
They gotta do the Dragon Eevee.
Oh, we don't.
Oh,
Bro,
Falcor.
Bro, if they
Because
do,
they do have Dragon type cards once in a
Oh
while.
my god. Do you guys not know who Falcor is?
uh,
Jesus, what am I doing here?
Kelly's gonna
this little
kill me
thing?
when I tell her I didn't know who this is. She's so into dragons.
Shit,
Creepy. That
what's the
looks
movie
like
called?
Vert.
How to Train Your Dragon?
No.
Spyro.
That
Shit, what
definitely
is it?
looks like Vert.
What's
the
freaking
movie
creepy
called?
crawly.
Yeah. The Never-Ending
It's-
Story. The Never-Ending Story. That's the name of the
Never-ending
movie.
story.
Yes.
That ain't no
Oh my god.
dragon.
That's so
Too
intriguing.
old for this
Yo.
shit. I am too old for this shit.
Let us know in the comments what you think the new evolution typing is gonna be.
Nice.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
And y'all have been showing so much support on the channel. If you're not yet, please subscribe, hit that like button for us. We love making these videos, and we have stayed consistent.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, Bert.
Yeah, buddy, pushing us to the last minute this week.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a girlfriend and I'm on Valentine's Day.
But back to the Eevee. If they actually do a dragon type evolution, I think that would be the worst case scenario of it being like extremely hyped.
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, that's what I would most want to see is a dragon evolution, but the world is going to lose it.
That would be.
What would they?
I don't think they would do that.
A white dragon cat looking thing would be crazy.
The dog.
Okay, wait a minute. You think the y'all think the evolutions are cats or dogs?
Are they dogs or cats?
Fox.
Eevee looks like a dog to me.
Oh, fox.
A fox. Okay, now you're getting too
He looks
specific.
exactly like a fox. Come on.
What does a fox
Is
say?
Eevee a dog? Oh,
Dude, it's definitely
okay.
a cat, buddy.
No.
Mix. It's saying it's a mix of rabbit, cat, and fox traits.
No dog.
It's saying that Jolteon is a rabbit. Oh, I could see that with the ears.
Jolteon's a rabbit?
What do you mean with the ears? The ears are literally pointy, bud.
It's got some big ears like a rabbit.
But
It does not look like a rabbit to me.
buddy, what
slash-
bunny rabbit have you seen hopping around with ears like that?
Bro, okay, I get the ear thing. Have you not seen a rabbit in real life?
I have.
Not you, Vert.
Oh.
Okay, well, Elliot's over
Yeah.
here calling them dogs. It wasn't even mixed with a dog. At least me and Misty got one between fox and cat.
Fox, rabbit, cat, bud. And dog.
Umbreon is legit a cat. It looks just like a black cat.
Umbreon?
Yeah.
Umbreon, I'll say, yeah, looks more like a cat.
Espeon's definitely catty.
Yeah. What's y'all's favorite evolution?
Umbreon.
Ooh.
Favorite
Yeah,
evolution?
I feel like I
and
don't want to.
Also, favorite shiny variant of an evolution. It doesn't have to be
Ooh.
the same.
Umbreon.
I don't even want to say Umbreon anymore because I feel like it's so overhyped. I would go Espeon or Vaporeon, and the best shiny is Espeon.
Why Vaporeon?
That's because it's thick.
Why
Let it bounce.
Vaporeon?
It's thick.
Mine would be Espeon's my favorite evolution. For best shiny, I'd say Espeon as well, but I will say the black and blue is cold on Umbreon.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
It goes nice.
That black and if Umbreon's like whole figure turned to that like electric blue, Umbreon all day.
Dude, yeah, that'd be sick.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I
if
feel like
it was
the other ones-
They should do a reverse. Yes.
all blue
Yes.
with the black stripes.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
that'd be
Ooh.
sick.
That'd be cool. I feel like the other ones don't really have good shinies.
Well, Jolteon's is dog
Like-
water,
Jolteon's is like shit green.
or should I say cat, fox, rabbit water?
Actually, Jolteon's rabbit fox.
Oh, they're all like specific ones.
Yeah, it says Vaporeon's cat, Espeon's cat, Sylveon is rabbit cat,
Wait a minute.
Leafeon is cat fox,
Yo, Eevee is
Leafeon is fox cat,
What is Evian doing here? Or Evian, what the hell?
Eevee is fox rabbit
Yeah.
cat.
Eevee's got some weird relations going on here.
Yeah, little tag team action.
Eevee linking up with the rabbits, eh?
The rabbies, bud. The fox and the cat mated and then hunted down a rabbit.
All
That's
right,
all I'll say.
what do y'all want to see? We talked about it, I think, in our last pod of what cards we wanted to see in Rocket Set. What cards do y'all want to see in the 30th anniversary set?
Oh man.
Oh,
'Cause that
so
could be like unlimited, really.
Yeah.
I heard they're bringing back megas. I think some new megas would be really cool.
Yes.
What
But
megas would
I
you
would
wanna
love to see what megas. I don't really know. I'd have to think about that. I'd love to see some love for the second generation again. I feel like it's been a while since they've been getting that, and they're starting to with like the Ho-Oh and everything.
If I saw megas
Yeah.
come back, the first one I would want is Swampert.
Oh yeah,
Mega Swampert.
That'd be sweet.
Beast, dude. Oh my god, imagine, oh my god, hear me out. Imagine if they brought back megas with shiny variant. And then, oh my god, I'm cooking right now.
oh,
We get the mega
Oh.
shiny Gengar. Have you seen that?
ooh,
It's all white.
yeah,
Oh.
dude, that card would be ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, oh, it's such a good shiny too.
That's probably one of the top 5 like shiny variants of all time.
It's so good.
Because Gengar's
I feel like I've never seen a shiny Gengar.
well, Gengar's
Oh, it's
regular
badass.
shiny goes to regular like purple to like a shade lighter. Like it looks exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
But the
okay.
mega shiny is like all white and it looks sick.
I gotta look that up.
I want to see some Mega Garchomp action.
Yeah, Garchomp would be a beaut.
Oh,
I
That'd be
feel
cool.
like Garchomp needs a better SIR. That the last one they did was kind of bad
The-
from
the-
Paradox.
Yeah, that was dust. Big duster.
big duster.
It just looks like a full
I
art.
mean, in terms of
Oh,
SIRs, I would love to see like for Alligator, Typhlosion, Meganium, like those three starters would be, I feel like you could do so many cool things with that.
I
I mean,
just saw the Gengar that you were talking about.
do you like it?
That shit's badass.
That thing is so sick. It's
Yeah.
crazy that like its regular shiny is so buns and like doesn't change at
Yeah.
all, but then the mega is. Imagine if they brought back megas and did shiny variants this time.
That'd be so good.
That'd be yeah.
That'd be sick. Because Swampert turns into like Ampharos. It's like that hot pink.
Yeah.
What started?
I would love to see like a very new mega, like the one that they haven't done before.
That'd be really cool. Obviously, I
Yeah.
want to see the Mega Mewtwo's.
Oh yes.
I know they have.
The EX. Oh my god, the EX cards of the Mega Mewtwo's are so good.
Yeah, I know they have them, but I'd love to see them again. What about so 30th anniversary aside from megas, what would y'all want to see?
I really don't want to see Gen 1 starters, honestly.
I'm with you.
Misty?
Really? I don't know. I'm so old school that I would like to say something.
We just get them with like every other set.
Back in my
Yeah.
Back in my day, we didn't even have roads. It was just dirt.
You can find jungle anywhere.
Fuck you guys.
Back in my day,
You know, most people
base set was $3.99.
most people in this hobby are my age, so fuck off.
I do get a lot of hate anytime I make jokes like that.
Yeah. That's funny as shit.
Same card though. Probably the number one card above Mewtwo, anything that I want to see is just a shiny Giratina.
Yeah, I am
would be
totally
cool.
there with you.
Man,
Yeah.
China Teeny
it's such a good
Nice.
shiny.
and Ampharos too.
No, we
That's
could
nice.
probably skip out on
Yeah.
Ampharody.
You had some flowers, bud.
No, I like Ampharos. I do like Ampharos. That thing's always like freaking zooming. You know,
What the fuck was that?
That's-
All right, you need to go.
Please,
get out.
that's Ampharos zooming. You know, you've never seen it on the cards. You know what I'm talking about? Guys, I think the espresso is hitting. I finished my coffee.
Is
You've been
it,
drinking that thing
chat,
since
is
yesterday.
it espresso or espresso? What are we thinking here, chat?
Espresso.
Thank
Espresso.
You. What are you talking, buddy? Just have you
You
not
said
seen the way?
espresso.
Bud, have you seen the way the word is spelled?
Yeah, with two S's.
Oh, you're saying I said espresso?
Yeah.
I think
See, you just did it again.
I'm asking if that dude. Leave me
You
alone.
whippersnapper, you.
What about Pokemon Day coming soon? What do y'all? You think they do anything cool for Pokemon Day?
You know what day it is?
They'll probably.
It's
Last
Ryan-
I looked, they hadn't announced it yet.
Wait, no, I think it's the same every year. No, because I know.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's
Is it February or March?
I don't know, but it's
I don't remember.
if it's the same day
March?
every year. Last year it was Ryan's birthday. Is
Oh,
on Pokemon
February.
Day.
Oh.
I think last year was February 27th or something.
That sounds about right.
February 27th, 1996.
Yeah, so I think it's the same every year, and it's literally Ryan's birthday.
Oh, it's coming up.
That's-
We should.
Wait,
get him
that's
something.
crazy that we're all on the 27th for the B days, except for Misty, I think.
On the 23rd of January.
Oh, what the? I didn't think about that. The 27 Club.
7, bud.
I'm pretty sure you don't want to be in the 27th club. Isn't that the club where like everybody dies at 27?
I do think so.
But gonna have a great golden birthday with golden showers and golden cake and golden drinks.
Dude, isn't golden showers when you get like peed on or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was trying to just like go on past that by saying golden cake. Buddy, did you just open the blinders in there? Good God.
No, dude, I'm actually, my eyes hurt from this lighting. It's penetrating
Oh, why'd you just get so bright,
pubes.
dude?
I don't know.
But he just chugged
Oh
a
my
sunny
god.
D under the table.
Buddy, I just chugged a freaking chug jug. Hello, taper
Isn't
fade,
that Capri
buddy.
Sun when you get like shiny when you drink it?
Wait, that's
I
a
don't
real
know.
thing?
No.
Missy's
Oh,
probably over there drinking like carrot juice or something. Did we get the duck feathers, chat?
Messi loves a good
Or the little
V8.
deer.
Fuck you guys. Okay.
All right, what about I saw y'all talking about this, the metal detector of fish out hits. Y'all think that's a real thing?
Mm.
What's
Oh,
going on with
Did you
that?
see that clip?
Uh-uh.
Did you see that clip?
I have not.
Yeah, some dude had like a little metal detector handheld thing, and he was holding it up to the packs before he opened it, and it actually hit on the pack that had a hit in it. But he only did 2
Yeah.
packs though, so it wasn't
I need
really
to see more for sure.
exactly.
But he got 2 hits in a row?
No, one had a hit and one didn't.
And it only went off on the pack with the hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very interesting. So do you think
Yeah, I
But
don't
again,
know
though,
how to feel. I don't know if it's true.
do you know what
Did it
the
have to
Yeah,
hit
touch
was?
more?
Did it have texture?
No, it was
no,
like a regular EX.
yeah,
That's so weird. I wonder if like
yeah.
let's just say this is real. I feel like this would not be real, but let's just say it is. Could the foil potentially have like small amounts of I don't know, metal?
No, could a regular
I don't
metal
know.
detector pick up foil?
Oh, that's a very good point. Like it could
Maybe.
be like a different thing besides metal.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
Yeah, I
know,
don't know.
but
He had
if it's
very
possible,
specific model in there.
we're gonna see some problems
yeah.
Yeah,
with
just don't
that.
buy loose packs. Even though I got some loose packs that I just bought on my desk or 10.
Dude,
You
I
want me
will
to open
say
them? A little mail they open?
no, this is not
I know,
UPS,
just
buddy. Um, yeah, I will say that so that's one reason I've never really gotten into Japanese is because like especially when I go to Collecticon or any of these like in-person conventions that sell Japanese packs, I don't know, maybe I just need more faith in humanity, but I genuinely think a lot of these people, aside from vendors that like I know and trust, will open a Japanese box, hit the secret, and then just go to conventions and sell the rest of the packs.
oh yeah.
Mm,
It's a very big
I
worry
could
of
totally
like
do that.
yeah.
and like at least with English, like I think it's a little bit different.
With conventions too, they're just scary on their own. Like we've gotten so many resealed like specialty boxes, packs, whatever from conventions, and
Really.
yeah, like early on when we first started doing this, we didn't know what to look for, and we
Oh,
ended up buying a lot of resealed shit, and it all came
shit.
from conventions. Yeah, places you
That's
think that you
terrible.
could trust, where,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
person you're
right?
buying from.
Dude, I
That's
had to
crazy. I feel like
no,
at a
go ahead.
convention it would be like weeded out.
Yeah.
That's you would think so. Yeah,
Yeah, but you have those people that get like really cheap tables and stuff. Like I'm sure the big vendors are a lot more trustable or trustworthy,
Yeah.
but those vendors that like get the corners and stuff that you've never really heard of or don't have a reputation, it can be very like sussy.
yeah.
Not to say all
What
are
we
bad, it's just like it's risky.
we
They
actually
really
bought
just
a pack of fossil from a convention that was supposed to be a heavy pack, and we opened it, and it was almost all energy cards.
What the
oh
fuck?
shit.
Yeah.
Did you get
Was
your
that
money
at
back?
Jersey?
Um, I don't think it was in Jersey, no. And no, we
Okay.
didn't get our money back. We didn't open it
Jesus.
for a while.
Mm.
So
Man,
it's
That's
actually on
devastating.
like we have it on camera. It's in one of our videos.
no shot.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
I really like the vendors. Some of the bigger sellers will do this of if you open it, like if you buy a heavy pack, they'll tell you if you open it in front of us and don't get a hollow, we'll give you another pack for
Oh
free.
shit.
It's just you
Oh,
have
for
I
to
the
have,
wish
heavies.
yeah, it's just
I
you,
wish we would have opened it in front of
Yeah.
that vendor because that would have been. Oh man,
and
I
then
wish
got
we
the
would have
video
done that.
after.
Uh
Viral.
Oh my god.
huh.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been
Oh, you know what was
busted.
sketchy? When we were in New Jersey Collecticon, Nathaniel, my little bottom over here, he bought 2 packs of EX Dragon. And
I'll show the picture.
they yeah. So he bought 2 packs of EX Dragon. He wanted to pack battle with Ryan, and when they were
Mm,
opening it, I think it was just like something
Oh,
from the same print line, but every single card was the same up until like the
yes,
reverse hollow, and neither of the packs had hollows.
that
I
So that
remember
was
was
that.
so
that was
weird.
really weird.
Well, Ryan has a thing of he'll call out like scripted packs. So I buy 2 random packs from like a reseller nonetheless. So these might have not even came from the same box or anything. But it was from loose packs. I mean, they have a very good reputation and stuff.
Yeah.
It was just I think it was fully coincidental, but it was crazy because so we both do the pack trick and we have the same lineup, turn them around, same card, same card, same card, same card, same card. Like it was like what, 6 or 7 in a row, right?
Yeah.
It was all the way up until a reverse hollow.
It's freaking nuts. What are the odds of that?
Yeah, it was really weird.
Just
So I
like,
feel like coming from them, it could be coincidental, but I mean, maybe if they bought it from somebody who was sketchy, who
yeah,
knows?
Oh, that's true.
definitely could be.
I mean, those
Speaking
are
on the
Yeah, because
expensive packs too.
I don't think
yes.
that would be that big of a coincidence. Like that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like the amount of possibilities you
Yes.
have with
Hmm.
Pokemon cards is
Yeah.
like infinite, and to have the same one
Yeah.
in 2 packs is kind of crazy.
Dude, speaking of
But
like sussy stuff, like on the subject of sussy stuff, like
oh my,
I've done so many videos on weighing sets, like for science, and so I'll show the entire thing, like no cuts of like putting it on the scale, weighing it. I've done it with every single Scarlet Violet set now, I think, except Twilight Masquerade. I don't think I tried it. Um, but like 151 is completely, and like I've proved it fully in videos. Like it is fully weighable, especially like when there's a shiny energy in the pack, it'll be a way heavier pack. Prismatic is weighable. Like we're a lot of people have done videos on it now, including myself, of like a lot of the lighter packs will have the hits. You can always get a hit in the
mhm,
like heavier pack with this shiny energy, but typically it'll always
yes.
be the lighter packs. I think Obsidian Flames was weighable. But moral of the story, every time I cut up my long form videos into a short and post them, and like let's say it gets like 40, 50,000 views, all of the comments are always modern cannot be weighed, and it drives me up a wall because I've done this so much, and some of the modern
Yeah,
sets are weighable, 100%.
I agree with that. I like is especially, I mean, it yeah, because you're gonna in the lighter packs, there's gonna be the hit, and then I think they're coming from it's unweighable because the shiny or hollow energies can have a hit and they're heavier. But like if you just get the lightest pack, then you know that there's a hit in there.
Well, it's like Obsidian. I can't remember if it was either no, Paldea Evolved. Paldea Evolved is 1000% a weighable set, and it doesn't have those shiny energies or anything.
Yeah.
And I'm just
I think they
very
started.
go ahead,
I
Miss.
think they started putting the shiny energies in there to try to make it to where it's not weighable, but it doesn't make that big of a difference.
I just
Right.
don't know why the easiest solution would be the because I'll weigh these out too every time, the code cards, to make sure there's a variance, and in the
Mm,
weighable sets there's not a variance. Like, bro, just make the code cards way different every time, and the entire
yeah.
problem is solved.
Yep.
Yeah. Or do what they do in Japanese and put like a hit in every pack.
That'd be
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
that's true.
That's pretty smart.
They do that with the packs that have
The
10 cards
special
in them.
sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, special sets.
But then I've never
But
weighed
I also
anything
haven't tested that.
Japanese, but
Yeah, that could be a bad take.
I would think that like the EX would still probably weigh different from like a textured.
I'm interested to see that now. Maybe I'll try that out because I would wonder if the regular EX is the same or different as like whatever full arts they have in the packs.
Yeah.
How about
Bro, I opened Journey to
No, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. I opened my first Journey Together box. Got a gold energy for my secret.
Journey Together or Battle Partners?
Battle Partners.
Buddy,
Okay.
okay, you had everybody's hopes up. What a letdown.
My bad, buddy.
I was about to say, how'd you get that shit that early?
Yeah, we got Dr. Applesauce over here.
I got connections. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, connection is Pearpod. What about y'all see like all the more cards getting confirmed fake that CGC has authenticated?
I don't like the alpha, beta, gamma test ones.
Yeah, before it was like they were saying, I think 70 to 80% are probably fake, but I saw an article come out the other day that I think every single one is fake.
Yeah, and it's crazy. So I think the ones that were graded like 2 years ago were supposed to be real, but they found out that those ones are just as fake. And the bad part is that one of the like creators of Pokemon like confirmed that they were real. Like he said they were real and that he signed it and everything.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. That's scary.
Mm-hmm. And I think they were using like the same printers too from back in the day. Just crazy.
Bro, I can't wrap my head around that. Like, I know I said this on the last pod, and I know I'm a CGC hater, but I cannot wrap my head around, if you're like a CGC fan at this point, would you not be going like, I am never grading with this company again? Their company is built on authenticating first before grading. It's an authentication company that was telling you that super, super, super expensive cards are real, and they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, people are losing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, over it. And all you had to do was be some guy on a forum to look a little deeper and find out that they're fake.
Yeah.
Like, if you're doing everything in your power to authenticate these cards, would you not know how to actually look at the date that it was printed?
It's weird. It's all
Kinda
very
crazy.
Sussy, like.
Oh my god, we need a sussy counter. This is getting crazy.
Buddy, your hair's looking sussy over there. Put a hat on.
Dude, I got the freaking duck feathers over here. Look at that beautiful lettuce, bud. The freaking deer antlers hanging down too.
What's that on your chin?
You got my drop tines. Bro, you got like a pumpkin patch on your chin. Shut up.
Buddy, you got the full football
Buddy's got
chin
a field
strapper.
But he's got a fucking wheel of cheese and wheat on his chin. A wheat farm right on your little chinny chin.
Leave me alone.
Bro, Buddy's got the Panama Canal on his
What do you
eyebrow.
think about
That's crazy.
GameStop letting scalpers cut the line?
Bullshit.
That is so shitty. I saw
what
a video like
that. I saw y'all talking about that, but I have not seen this. What happened with that?
Misty, do you know more? I
think you know more than I do. Yeah, I saw the video that you sent, and you couldn't really see too much in it, but everybody in line was really pissed off, I guess, because somebody, one of the managers or employees let somebody in first, like cut the line.
Way ahead of the line.
Yeah, they let him cut the line.
So wait, was it the GameStop manager knew let's call this person a scalper that got to cut the line? So the GameStop manager knew the scalper and he pulled them up, or was it like a friend of the scalper and the GameStop manager just saw it happen, of like his buddy let him?
I think they must have known the scalpers, because
they had to have. Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna put them in front of a line of like 30 people or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And just take everything.
Bro, that's fucked.
Unless he paid him.
Just last podcast, GameStop was taking W's. This whole pod has been GameStop L after L. Dude, I'm never getting another Instagram collab. Damn it.
They need to get on their employees.
Yeah.
You could save your ass by saying it's a case-by-case basis.
It's a case-by-case basis.
Yeah, they wanted to, because didn't GameStop speak out against who'd they speak out against?
Costco.
Yeah.
Costco.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So you can't put something out like that and say that Costco's doing bad, and then let people cut the line.
Yeah.
It
I
is
don't
crazy.
I wouldn't, say it was GameStop's fault as a whole, but they definitely need to keep track of what's going on in each individual store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should have just a company-wide policy right now just to have a set limit in place.
Definitely.
Which sucks that has to happen, but I mean, there's no other way to get shit.
Yeah, with the times we're in right now, that's
It is.
And it's so dumb. Like, if you take all the product that a GameStop gets, because GameStop isn't getting much right now anyways, what are you profiting? Like $100?
Exactly.
So the whatnot scammer that basically tried to get away with hiding a Moonbreon off to the side, and then he replaced that Moonbreon with I think it was like a Leafeon or something, yeah. And so he was opening Eevee Heroes. That Moonbreon is a $1,200 card raw. And he fanned out the cards. I guess this was how he normally does it. He fanned out the cards, closed it back up, set it to the side. You could clearly see it was a Moonbreon on the back end there. Then he picked that pack or that stack back up with the Leafeon now in that place and fanned it out again, and then was like, "Oh, looks like you got the Leafeon." Like, yeah.
They should not be able to take fucking cards off the screen. That's
No.
so. There's like the Blake's Breaks thing. Who did
Yeah.
the same thing with the Moonbreon.
Yeah.
It's so insane.
I saw that video
Whatnot.
when you sent it, Missy, and it's like,
Yeah.
for y'all that haven't seen this video, like, I remember that old clip of, I'm pretty sure Blake also did it with the Moonbreon. But
Yes.
it was like a tiny centimeter of a sliver, and you could still tell it was Moonbreon. This one that Missy's talking about, you could see like at least 15 to 20% of the card.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
obvious.
Anybody
Like
that
you can
knows-
see the colors and everything.
Yeah, anybody that knows Pokemon would have immediately been like, "Oh shit, Moonbreon."
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what the comments were like on that, because to put a $1,200 card and then what you put like a $5 card in there, which it's so easy to distinguish the difference between those two.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, what a scumbag.
And what did
That
he
shit's
do
Yeah, and
terrible.
with the pack or something? He brought another pack offer on the screen. What did he do with the pack?
Yeah, so he
So
had
he's
that
like-
pack,
Oh,
set that to the side, and then opened another pack. So I'm assuming whoever he was opening for had bought multiple packs in a row.
Wow.
mhm.
And so was it him off
Yeah, it was
camera
like-
switching it, or do you think like another
Someone else.
Wow, dude. So they
Had
got
been
a whole
somebody else,
operation. If he has somebody else switching it, that's a whole operation, and they have done this more than once.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
Wow.
it's crazy because he's like, oh, there's a hit in this one, so we're gonna wait until like the end. So that's why
Yeah.
he puts it to the side.
That was
Jesus.
really
Such
weird to me
horseshit.
too.
Jesus.
I've never seen somebody just put a hit to the side like that before.
Scary
I've seen
times.
stuff like that before. I'm not a fan of when people do it.
Yeah.
But like especially like I mean it's fine if you leave it on the camera, but you're like, oh, there's a hit, let me take it off camera. That's
Yeah.
when it's sketchy. And distract you with another pack so then we can take the hit out.
I don't understand how people are still going on whatnot. Like, there's literally
it's hard
been
to trust
scam
them.
after scam after scam, and people are still, one, buying on there, but two, whatnot is still allowing this shit to happen.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I just don't think people are informed enough.
I think all three
Huh?
of our pods, we've had a new whatnot scammer story.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
literally a
so.
week-to-week basis now.
There's actually another whatnot thing that happened this week as well.
With
The guy that passed
No
out.
way.
I saw this one.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was weird.
A lot of people are suspecting it was from drugs.
Yeah.
The way he was like slurring his words and the way he like kind of passed out. But I mean, that's just speculation, but still crazy.
Get him on the pod, get the interview.
Oh. Oh, okay. This is a good note to add on. Yeah, all right. Risky times, exciting stuff for the hobby coming up and everything. But for one, a positive note, Pokemon did just donate 500, was it 500,000?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
500,000.
to the California wildfires. But
Yes.
so a great question for y'all, the audience, is we obviously want to have guests on the channel. Let us know in the comments who you would want to see as our first podcast guest. And then also, tell us about everything we talked about, the new evolution, the rocket set, all that good stuff. Y'all got any
Yes.
questions for him? I think the guest is a good question.
Ooh. What do you think about tag? I want to hear about that in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all have been we said it in the first one, and then our second episode literally like doubled the first one. So we've been super, super, super excited behind the scenes. Can't thank y'all enough for tuning in, dropping the comments, dropping the likes. So we appreciate y'all a ton, and more episodes coming soon.
Let's go, baby.
Gang, gang, baby, let's go get fucking drunk!
There it is.
I've been up, touring state, 45 off a safe at the top.